Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Elay. Elay Understood. Welcome back to my show. And this is part two of being a multi-potential. I'm actually tired, and I don't want to keep repeating the word multipotentiality over and over and over again because it's taking a struggle in my brain to just picture the words lined out in my head correctly. So how about I call myself multipod, or call us multipods, or multipotentials, or MPs, or the cool people. This topic is I don't have a passion about anything. I don't have a passion about anything. And, I've come to the realization at the end of last year, too, about not having a passion, or should I say I was reminded that I don't have a passion. And I had to dive back into my Barney bag and remember the same conversation I had about not having a passion. I swear when I was in preschool, and again having the same conversation in middle school and high school and in relationships. And I had to go back to those parts of my head and remind myself that, so what? And then I also had to think about, why don't I have a passion? Is there something wrong with me? Or is this another compartmentalized segment on my checklist of special needs, meaning that I'm different? Us multi-potentials have special needs. It's a different form of special needs, but we're right up there too with special needs. According to society, we are special needs. So not having a passion for anything is not a problem, but everybody on the outside looking in will make it a problem, and they will hound you to hell and through hell if they feel they have to. They feel it's their rightful duty to hound you to hell to help you find your passion. You can read books about finding your passion, and go to seminars, mega fest seminars, and find your passion. I put in the paragraph below, the second paragraph, those types of people who barter me and hound me constantly over and over about finding a passion. I'll get real passionate about kicking their ass if they don't leave me the H alone. You know what I'm saying? Just leave me alone. But not having a passion for anything, it's not ludicrous. And it doesn't show lack of commitment. And that's what a lot of people need to know. For us multi-potential, colorful, rainbow people, and when I say rainbow, you know what I mean. That's what they call gay people, and that's what they call people who are like us, rainbows, because there's no other way to describe us. We have so many sides, so much jubilancy, so much vigor, so many positive, creative, vivid things. It's like we are a rainbow. We're so colorful. People still gravitate to us and draw to us no matter or not they want to, or they don't know why they're drawing to us or why it makes us happy. Even at the end of the day, even the Lucifer know a rainbow means happiness, peace, the end of something. So at the end of the day, even Lucifer, every once in a while, for some chaotic reason, we'll be happy to see a rainbow because it means the end of something. So we can move forward to something else, or he can move on forward to his agenda. So a rainbow, and I'll stick to it, multi-potential people, we are rainbow people too. And we are also classified under special needs according to this society. So I don't have a passion about anything. I am passionate about kicking someone's butt for dictating how I should drive my life. I know coming up I did feel bad because as I got into high school and got closer to the end, after taking those curriculum tests and seeing where you fit at, I always fell under the category of like hospitality and tourism, or being a teacher, or being a leader, or being in the arts department. Those areas where you do have to have multifacets. So in a way, this world is contradictory contradictory. You guys know what I'm saying. Itself over and over constantly. If you are highly motivated, strong, competitive, fortunate person, a leader, have any of those traits will have to require watering from different canisters in order to thrive. Being the president definitely requires you to have multi-skills. So don't tell me that you have to have a passion for just one thing. How about having a passion to just succeed? Isn't that good enough? What's wrong with having a passion to want a good life, a better life? What's so wrong about having a drive and or passion to want to get over generational curses? It could be a personal thing, and just because it's a personal passion that you don't want to share with anyone, which is understandable, don't necessarily mean you're a loser. You are passionate about something. But people describe passion like, oh, my God, when I go to high school, I know exactly what I'm going to do in college. I'm going to go there for 2 years, study this, minor in that, so I can be, X, Y, and Z, which is cool. And they have books to teach you on how to do that. But for the more, what do they say, eclectic mind, the person who wants to live off and breathe off arts, in that section, we may have to try harder. We have to search harder for someone who will accept us, creative people. So not having a passion is not something bad or immature or not being an adult. It's just we don't express it the same way as quote-unquote normal people do. And we also have to, us as multipotential people, have to realize that they just don't get it, and or they don't want to take the time to really see us for who and what we are, because the way we operate is not how we were supposed to do stuff. You go to school, you get an education, you get a job, you have a family. Okay, but in between there, you want to have some fun too, or your kids are going to grow up and be boring robots. They're going to be like, I hate coming home. It's so boring. We don't do anything. Our mom and dads are robots, and they talk like this. They just go to work. They eat. They go to sleep. We don't do anything. They make us join clubs. You don't want that. You'll be all boring. So you guys don't feel bad when your moms and dads talk about what do you want out of life. Just tell them what I want out of life is to be happy, and tell them there's a lot of ways to get there, and it's not just one way, one degree, one subject you have to study. Tell them you should just be happy. I'm safe. I'm staying out of trouble. I'm wanting to do good in life. Just be happy with that. Tell them not to push you into something you don't want to do or are not ready for. Tell them you are not ready. Tell them to try to understand you and where you're coming from. Yes, it might be difficult, and it might take 1, 2, or maybe even 3 attempts, but that's where you have to have patience and find ways to express to normal people how you see the world, what you want to do, and where you want to be. And that's how it is with rainbow people. That's how it is with special needs people. That's how they look at us. So try to explain it to them kind of, unfortunately, through that point of view. And they'll get it. You can even tell them my analogy, because that's how it is, and they'll probably understand it. And let them know that the president got multi-skills. How else could he be president? Tell me. Okay, you wake up, you want to be president, but there's other things than just being the president. There's other skills you have to have. So, So, you guys, it's me, Elay. Elay understood. Thanks for following me. And you multi-people, keep being multi-people. And I'll talk to you later.
Little Caesars has 5 hot and ready items at only $5 each. Choose from a large hot and ready classic, 8-piece Caesar wings, 4 20-ounce beverages, family-sized bacon cheddar loaded Crazy Bites, or new family-sized cinnamon loaded Crazy Bites. It's a deal so great, even my newborn is excited. What's that? She just said cinnamon loaded Crazy Bites? Her first words. $5 hot and ready deals only at Little Caesars. At participating locations plus tax.
Pizza, pizza.